My name is James Grezik. I've been a Sunrail rider since the beginning. I run a Sunrail van pool that goes to and from my work every day. We have about 15 riders that go back and forth. We have 2 vans going back and forth from the Sand Lake Road Station every day, and we pick up commuters going from DeBary all the way to Florida Hospital on a daily basis. I want to address my concerns regarding Sunrail communications to the public, especially this last couple of weeks with the hurricane, last year's hurricane, and such. We last year during Matthew we experienced some lack of communication issues with Sunrail. We started the day, the last Sunrail expressed on their last day of service that the trains would be operational all the way up to 1:15. The 1:15 train was going to be the last one out of the day. At 11 o'clock, they announced that the last train leaving Sand Lake was at 11:15. We had no way of getting our commuters back to the train station from our work. Sunrail, all the way through their corridor, left people on the platforms that day. Never had another train going out to pick them up. Never had a bus chain, which now they've been active, which is a good thing, but to pick up the commuters. People were left to fend by themselves. And then this last go-around during Irma, I totally understand what they were trying to communicate to the folks that they put out on their website and through the community and all the news stations and organizations that did a good job telling them Sunrail service will be suspended after a certain date and time. But even on the last date and time, they said the service was going to end on the 7:30 train going north. The last train out was on the 6:30 train, again leaving people left behind. And so we've got to do a better job of communicating towards the people.
Yeah, we take in your feedback, so I appreciate that feedback. The only thing really that I want to correct is that we ran the service that we said we were going to run that Friday. So there were no trains that the only thing we did was remove the last train from the schedule, and that's what we ran. So I'm not quite certain that I understand. And we also watched the platforms after we suspended service to ensure that there were not people on the platforms that maybe had not gotten the message. I don't recall getting any feedback saying that there were folks there. So Hurricane Matthew was a different situation. We certainly recognized that we had improvements to make, and so we did a number of things because of the lessons learned from Hurricane Matthew to not repeat those same issues. And so, one of the things was to ensure that we had the texting service. I think the texting service was very important in terms of providing the updates leading up to the service suspension. There are communications protocols. We responded to every media request that we received. We responded to every public request that we received. And so I'm not quite certain, other than to say, your feedback is taken and it is noted. But I would not want to leave anyone with the impression that we left a public request unanswered.